Welcome on in to a brand new shiny hunting stream on Leaf Green. So as you can tell, we have I did do a few encounters on the weekend. Probably I didn't do many. Probably about 500. Split in between 2 days. Maybe no, I think I did 600 actually. Well, I didn't do many, as by the way. Just on the weekend, I was watching some YouTube. I did some shiny hunting. I didn't bother streaming it, I was just doing it offline. Which is kind of a risk, because I won't have the live footage, but I just want to get a few, I want to get a few shiny hunt, I want to get a few in before today. Because I kind of been slacking-ish. Plus I didn't stream Friday, so I missed Friday's one, so... Yeah, it's gonna be about the stream Friday. I didn't go to the gym, couldn't be bothered streaming. I had really bad cramp in my leg, so yeah. I told you before about how I fell when I cramped in my both my legs as well. So I got cramp again. I was like, yeah, no gym, no stream, fine bothered. I kind of relaxed on Friday. But then back today, streaming, gym, and all that good stuff. Oh. But I am tired now. I had a massive microwave meal, pasta and prawns. Pasta and prawns. Very nice it was. Very nice. But it was like, big, huge bowl it was. I'm kind of tired now. I shouldn't have done that. And I finally checked to see what Rattata's shiny looks like. Because I forgot, I don't know, I've probably seen it before, but I just couldn't remember what it looked like. And I can remember if it was like a if it only the eyes changed or the whole body changed. I was like, I'm gonna check just in case I've missed a shiny, but I don't think I have. Because Rattata is green, I think, is it? It's like a green body he has. I'm all thinking about the Pidgey because of, like I said, I want the Pidgey, and it's more about the Pidgey. I don't know how different the colour is to the... Because I think Pidgey's just a lighter colour, like more of a goldish tint to it, hasn't it? A goldish tint. I still haven't changed the overlays either. I still got Mankey there. Shouldn't be Primate, but I'll do that and edit him. I don't think I've uploaded episode 2 yet, have I? It's on my computer, I've done episode 2, surrendered all on my computer. But I think I said, oh yeah, I remember now. I was going to go back and change some stuff. But we'll see. We will see. I got plenty of things. I'm gonna try and catch this, but I know it says like day. I know it says day 6 in the title. I don't actually know what day we're on. To be fair, I kind of lost track. But yeah, Yeah, on the tracker that I'm using, it actually says we've been hunting this for 21 days. But that tracker is basically starts from when I first pressed the first encounter. So it's been 21 days since I've started this hunt. But I haven't, you know, I haven't hunted for 21 days type thing. I've only hunted probably, well, 6 of them days. 7 of them days. Not many. I think we haven't even made it the odds yet. You got, you know, we got a ways. We haven't made it half odds yet, so you got a while to go. Me thinking get a shiny a month. I kind of I don't think that's gonna be happening. To be fair, I think it's a bit optimistic. Like I said, if I was using like if I had like 2 consoles or you know 4, then you know a shiny month that'd be fine. But since I've been using 1 console, 500 odd encounters a week. Well, not 500. 1,500 count. 1,000. How many encounters? 1,500, yeah. 1,500 a week, you know, it's not that bad. I got my fan on again, so I don't know if you can hear it or not. Because the weather's starting to get warm again. Not as bad as it was a couple of weeks ago, but yeah. Still hot. Still sweaty, sweaty, sweaty. But also Bamboo Lab now, they're sale on, so I'll be buying some more filaments now. I got you know a couple of spools left, but well, I got 3 unused or different coloured ones already, and then 1 brand new white one, a black and a red. But I said I got that minute them left, but Caesar's at a sale on, and you know from £20 to £10, plus a discount. You know, may as well make the most of it and buy some more filament. That should last me then until. That should last me a couple of months. At least until November, I'd say. October, November. Because I don't print every day, and I don't print. Well, I do print random stuff sometimes, but most stuff I print are, you know, things that I want or need and stuff like that. I say I don't print for the sake of printing like some people. It's random crap. Plus, I don't, you know, print the same thing multiple times. Unless, you know, it's like a Gridfinity box or a, you know, a draw slide, something like that. Then I will, of course, print them, but models and fidget toys, things like that. I only print 1. So I printed a few things. I think I got my T-Rex skull. I saw that and I was like, yeah, I kind of want that. It's only a small one, but it took like half a day to print. A little nine-tailed fox. My chibi, I should say. It's like a chibi little fox, 9 tails. Then I got a Kurama model, Nubus model. I printed a what's his name now? The guy from the knight from Solo Leveling. Can't remember his name now, but the knight. that was a. I'm pretty sure that was just an AI model. Somebody like got a picture, put it into an AI model software, and we're like, make a 3D model of this. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I think you get a load of them now, just of people taking 2D images and turning them to 3D with AI type thing. I'm not, like I said, right now I'm not too sure if I like the idea or I don't like the idea. It's kind of one of the things, like, it's nice that you can do that now and it's really cool, but at the same time it's like, you know, there's nobody's actually putting in the time and effort to actually make them anymore. Like I do have a Albedo model. That's from Resin that one is though. But I bought that. It was off Etsy. I did. It was off streamer on Twitch actually. I can't remember his name now. I think he's Spanish. I think. Not too sure. It's typically when I watch streams, I don't really. I have them on the background type things. I don't really pay attention. If there's like an art stream or something like that, I can just watch for the art, not for the actual talking. Now, every now and again, you know, I listen to it, but most of the time I got like just art stream or something on side of monitor and watch something else. Yeah. That was like, you know, when I got resin print, that was actually somebody put the time and effort into actually making it. I think I can use the Bamboo Lab to make models, but I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if I'll do, like, you know, it's just I like the resin versions better, like the resin versions better. But right now, like I said, I haven't got my resin printer set up, so I kind of just like, if I have models that I want to print, I see them, I kind of just save them so that I can, when I get my printer set up, I can actually buy them or print them on. That's one good thing about, like, you know, make wheels for that. The models are basically all free on there, so as long as you save them and you don't get deleted or taken down, they're kind of there for whenever. Was it? I printed a well, there's a little basket. Well, not a little yeah, kind of a little basket. But I printed that last night, and it was an 8-hour print, and with like 2 hours left, I ran out of filament. And I was like, ah. I tried, you know, reloading filament and resuming, but I had that bug again where it wouldn't actually let me carry on the print. So yeah, I kind of just stopped. It's fine. It's big, like, you know. It does what it does. Like, you know, I made it just so I could get rid of that filament, because it was pretty old and, you know, used up. So it's kind of like I want to just get rid of it so I can open a new spool. So I needed like a basket. Yeah, I had that problem again. Like it said, you know, the spool ran out. So it's like, if insert a new spool, and it wouldn't insert the new spool, so it wouldn't, like, you know, register. So yeah, that was kind of a bummer. I know it's just weird. It's just you know, when spool runs out and then it says I had to put a new one in, but it wouldn't let me unload and it wouldn't let me load or unload the filament. Just saying it was in, you know, it was doing a print, so it couldn't unload or reload. I was like, oh, it's like, oh, times I guess I wish I had like a multicolor system. I think what I'm planning on doing now with that is just model in like a top fret, so I can just glue it on, and it'll work perfectly then. It's only about I think it's like 2 centimeters short, so you know it's not too bad. Because I'm gonna model the top, glue it on, and nobody will know any difference. But I just need a little basket to put some cleaning supplies in, so. I also got my pegboard up as well. I did that yesterday. Well, my dad did anyway. Me and my dad. We put my pegboard up onto the wall, so that's up there now. Haven't, you know, put anything on it yet, but yeah. I bought 6 of them all together. You know, not too bad. There were 3, like there's 3 in a package. £30 for it. So I bought 2 of them. And yeah. One was slightly damaged, but that was it. The others were all perfectly fine. When I say damaged, there's like a little kink in the metal on the corner. Well, on the side, I should say. But I said they were £30. Well, no. Yeah, they're £30 and they're normally 40, so I bought them when they're on sale. But they got there on sale, let's go and grab them. You know, they came pretty fast. Well, like, not next day, I think it was like in 2 days it came. So, but yeah, I put them up now. They're on the wall behind me. Yeah, these ones are like, they are for garages normally, but like for tools and things like that, but they work perfectly well for what I'm using them for, what I'm going to use them for, which is storing art supplies plus pictures. Instead of me using blue tack and stuff like that over the wall, just chuck hang them on the thing, pegboard. And you know, they should be pretty doable. They are metal. I know it's like a cheap metal, but it's still metal, isn't it? Plus, it kind of hides some of the ugliness of my wall. Because even though we did paint it and sand it all over, things like that, because it kind of is a brick wall, it kind of just has dents and just chips and things like that. Even though we did fill some of it, but it just looked weird. Like even when you put it on, you sanded it, painted it, and you know, it just didn't look right still. So now with that pegboard, it kind of hides all the mess. You know, the wall. If you put your hand around the wall, it was smooth. It's just you could kind of look like patches in certain areas, which is not the best. But yeah, I got that now. We installed that Sunday, so yesterday. And then I got my carpet in last week, so I got my carpet down, which was lovely. And now all I need now is my storage boxes. Gotta buy. I got a few, but you know they're really old. They got cracks in them and things like that. As soon as I've redone my room and got everything, not everything new, but you know, a lot of new, just new stuff. I kind of just wanted to start fresh and get new ones. It's like I still got a lot of stuff from my room that I've had since, as a child. Like my bed, I've had my bed since. Well, my bed is technically either my sisters or my older brothers. It was theirs first, and then it kind of got passed down to me. Well, it was passed down to my brother, and then my brother then, because I injured my leg, I couldn't get up my steps for my bunk bed, so I kind of took over the bed then. And he was in the bunk. He was in the top bunk. But yeah, so I've had this bed for bloody years now. I've had it for over probably 16, 17 years. I've been sleeping on it, and it's much older than that. So yeah, I've had that bed. My wardrobe. I've had that wardrobe since. Again, just I think that was my brother's wardrobe. And he's like, I think I was about 20 or 30 years old. That wardrobe is. I've still got that. That's in my room. Yeah, it's like a 3-door wooden wardrobe. It's kind of like one of the things, I don't really want it in my room, but at the same time I don't want to get rid of it either. It's like, yeah, he's kind of like, not sentimental, it's just, is it sentimental? I don't know, it's just, don't want to get rid of it, but I don't want it either. It's one of the things. I know I couldn't get rid of it anyway, so, my parents they were like, nope, we're keeping that. But, me personally, like I said, I don't like it, but I don't love it either. So it's kind of like I don't like it, I don't love it. No, I don't mind it type thing. But I want to get rid of it, but I don't want to get rid of it at the same time. I've had that wardrobe for years. That like passed on to me. So most like things new about all the stuff, and still there's some old stuff I've gathered over the years. Oh, there we just on the shark. Oh, because you're only tail whipped. God, you're only tail whipped, so we're gonna run away. We don't want to lose health. I mean the red. We don't want to be in the red. Yeah, it's all about how Nintendo don't have achievements and all that last stream, and then it's like in that direct, and it's kind of people like, wait, they are doing achievements now with Donkey Kong, and I'm like, oh my god, are they gonna bring achievements now? I'd love if they did. If they did get achievements, I'd love it, but. I don't know. We'll see. You'll have to see. They don't have their achievements, or they just, their cards or whatever they are. I've been watching, well, I got one of the streamers I used to watch, one of the YouTubers I used to watch, years ago now, playing Call of Duty, and you know, every so often he comes back, he goes, he plays a Call of Duty, and then it vanishes for a couple of months. But he's back now, and he's playing some COD, and he's uploading daily for a minute, and it's kind of just a throwback to me when I was younger, watching Call of Duty videos all the time. It's like, oh. It's one of those little nostalgic feels, that is. I'm not really watching like the gameplay, I'm just watching it for the what it is, like, you know what it is. I was watching him when I was doing this encounters. Yeah, but a few videos I watched, I was like, okay, cool. I'll check that out and do some shiny encounters, let's go. Kind of did get me in the mood though. I kind of wanted to go back and play COD, but don't know. I can't really do it. I can probably play Cold War. That's probably the newest one I can play. Because, like I said, my PC can't handle games on it right now. It is just too broken to play games. Yeah, freezing and just fans buff, allow. Oh, it's annoying. Taking forever to load. Okay, I'm not gonna start. I talk about my PC every stream. Yes, it's bad. But yeah, I can't play on PC. I got the Xbox One, which came out 2016, I think it did. Was that one? And that one I'm pretty sure can only play up to Cold War. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the Xbox One can only play up to Cold War. Like, you need the newer Xbox to play the newer CODs. Or PlayStation, of course, but I don't have a PlayStation. And plus my Xbox is not set up yet. Yeah, right now I haven't set up the Xbox again. It's just in the corner of my room. Actually, what I really want to do is make like a media center where I can have my Xbox, my Wii, my GameCube, my Switch maybe, just, all connected into one TV so I can just play them whenever I want. But I have a dedicated, little space for it. But I got no room to do that, which is kind of annoying. Because right now everything's just connected to, my drawing, my gaming, my watching TV, like on YouTube. That's all one desk type thing, so it kind of fills up a lot. Plus, my TV is pretty old, and it's only got 2 HDMI ports, so I did buy I bought a Switch years ago now. It was I think it was like £6 one off Amazon. If you look it up, you could probably still find it. It's kind of it's got like a big half oval, like half circle on it. Black. Ooh. So I got that plugged in, and then a couple of months ago I bought a new one. I think I bought a green one. I was really surprised how small it was when it came. I was like, is this the right package? It was tiny. I was like, oh my god. But that was actually got 2 switches, which I should already bought a 3rd one. Because that the green one is for my Switch and my iPad. If I draw my iPad, but yeah, I kind of should have got the third. I kind of should have got the third one because yeah, I can't fit my Xbox on it now. But my other Switch, the one I use, the old one I have, that has 3 ports, but the 3 ports are kind of too close together, so you can't actually fit 3 HDMI cables in. You can fit 2 of them in, but you can't fit one in the middle or anything. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it's just HDMI cable a bit too thick, but I tried plugging in 3 ports, it wouldn't work. I was like, no. And the reason I needed to buy the reason I bought the new one is because of So I when I bought the new one, which was 2 when it has the green one, it has 2 ports. But I had to buy it because I'm running that through my capture card, and what I found out, which is kind of obvious but not obvious at the same time, is you can't put a Fire Stick into the Switch, which comes through a graphics card. I don't know what happens if it. I don't know how it stops it, but it kind of recognizes that it's a graphics card, not graphics card, a capture card, and it blocks the signal. I was like, what's wrong with my Fire Stick? Why is it not working? And then realized then it was because I plugged it into a Switch that was connected to a capture device. So I was like, oh god. So yeah, now it's just plugged in straight into my TV. My Fire Stick is. Oh. As if I had one more HDMI port on my TV, it'd be perfect, but it doesn't. If I had one more, I'd be like, I could get rid of one of those HDMI. I could get rid of the old Switch, but because it only has 2, I can't do it. We can't do it. We can't do it. Yeah, if you didn't know, you can't. With like a Fire Stick or something like that, you can't plug that in to like a device that's connected to a something that records, a blocked signal, to stop people like recording shows and like uploading them. That's basically what it's for. Even though most people won't do that anymore because everything's online, but lots of people just recording TV shows and movies and things like that. Yeah, I knew about that a while ago. It just never clicked to me. It's like, oh yeah. Then when it actually happens, like, oh, that's why. Now I remember why it's not working. Now I remember. Never remember. Yeah, I did watch. Like I said, I think I told you I watched the Nintendo Showcase. I might watch like the cut down version of somebody else's video, but it looked pretty good. I might pick up the Zelda game if I get a Switch 2. I will, because that is one of the first Zelda games I played. I think was it Ocarina of Time? I think it was. Because I did well. I can't. I have to check. Like I still got discs in my house somewhere, but I have a Zelda. Like I had the Zelda game. I had. I think. I had Wind Waker. I can't remember if that was on the single disc or if I was on the multi-disc version I had. Because yeah, I had Wind Waker. I remember playing that one. I think that was the first game I played, Wind Waker. Never completed it, but that's the first Zelda game I played. I really want to go and play that, because I've never actually completed it. I probably did maybe 20% of the story, and that was it. I kind of got stuck when I was younger and I didn't know what to do. Yeah. So yeah, Zelda game. That one, and then I had another. I think I had another Zelda game, or if it was the same one, but I think I had like 3 different Zelda games on it. They had like Majora's Mask. Can't remember the others. I can't remember the other games. But yeah, I had like 3 different Zelda games, like Majora's Mask and 2 others. As I've never actually completed a Zelda game, because well, I got like I did about 23% of the story and then kind of got stuck. I didn't know what to do, so like, yeah, I gotta put a thing down, and I ended up like restarting it, and then like sometimes it wasn't actually my fault because my games some of my games like wouldn't save to memory stick sometimes. I was like, oh god, I gotta restart again. Yeah, I don't know why. Just for some reason, I don't know if there's something wrong with the memory stick or the way I was trying to save the games, but it wouldn't actually. Some of the games wouldn't actually save the progress. And I wasn't smart enough when I was younger to know what to do. Or all I knew was I had to have that memory stick in to save games. That was it. But another game I want to play is Star Fox. Love Star Fox. I played that. That's another one I played on the GameCube, and then I think a Switch. Yeah, not a Switch. I had the DS version. I love playing that one. And then got the new one now. I haven't played much of them because I never knew what games they were. But once I did play, I liked, so I kind of look forward to play the new Star Fox. I don't know if it's out yet. I think it's the demo's out. I don't know if the actual game is out yet. I'll look into it. Then I didn't pay much attention to like the release dates of that because of since I don't have a Switch 2 yet and I can't play them. I was kind of just like, I like the games, but since I can't play them, there's no point me remembering when they're coming out. I know the Switch 2 prices are going up, aren't they? Which is sad. Sad for the Switch 2 prices to go up. I was saying that But but everything's gone up. Like the Xbox has gone up as well in price. But are they making a hate? As if is it true or is it something like it's a fake thing that somebody made up and people are going with it? The Halo Xbox. Because I was watching a I was watching a video of somebody making the Xbox, the new one. The one that looks, there's one that is like a rectangle that stands up like a tower. That one, he basically made that, and he made side panels and everything for it out of acrylic, so it was a see-through Xbox. And like the next day after that, I seen a video then of somebody saying, "Oh, the Xbox is having a Halo version in green." I was like green acrylic. I was like, hold on now, is this is fake or is it actually real? I never took the time to actually look into it. I just remember being like, right, that's weird. I was just going to make a video about just turning his Xbox into a transparent one, and apparently the Xbox, another one's coming out with a Halo version in green. But I think that one's got 2 terabytes of space, which is whoa, 2 terabytes. Because as you know, storage, games, is, yeah, it fills up fast. Like with my Xbox, the one I got now, the Xbox One, you can have like 2 games on there, and that is it. If I want any more games, I've got to uninstall one and then install a new game. Yeah, 2, maybe 3 games for lucky, depending on what games they are. 2 to 3 games you can get on there. I said, kept on after uninstalling games and reinstalling them all the time. Kind of got annoying. Yeah, I think it's only got 1 terabyte of space in it. 1 terabyte. I was saying I don't know if I'm gonna be. I've said about my PC a lot now, but I keep an eye on see if the prices of hard drives go down, or SSDs go down, because they're still so expensive. But even if they go down, I don't know if I'm gonna buy one. It's just, should I buy one, or should I just wait and try and save up for my PC? Because I think I can probably get maybe another year and a half of this PC. And by then I'll probably have to buy a new one, but yeah. If I'm using it as I use it now, I can deal with it being slow and sluggish and just programs taking forever to load and freezing and all these little bugs I have, and just, you know, storage wise try and minimize as much as possible. I could probably fit another year and a half to 2 years out of it, but by then I think I'd have to bite the bullet and buy a new one. I'm leaning towards maybe an AMD system. I've never had one before, so I've always had Intel like laptops, and I've had 3 PCs in my life. I had the home one I had when we were younger, which was absolutely terrible. It was a really old, it was one of them white PCs. Remember them? From like the 90s. I had one of them. I was still using that in like 2010, I think it was. Still using it. I think I told the story before, but it was sluggish. It took forever to load. Like, you know, we didn't maintain it, nothing like that, because we didn't. Like I said, my parents aren't tech savvy, and you know, it's just one of them things. I was too young. I didn't really understand all that stuff, and my mum, she thought, oh, I know what can make the PC better, and bought a brand new monitor for it, thinking that that's what the problem was, when actually it was just the whole PC was old or needed, you know, refurbish, we should say. It needed some care for that way, but she thought, oh, I know what make it fine, and she bought a monitor for it, and I was kind of like, yeah, no. Yeah, that was my first, like, you know, PC I had. Then I wanted I wanted a gaming laptop, so I play games with that. And I kind of said I wanted a gaming laptop, but you know, they're pretty expensive, and you know, I wasn't. Oh, you know, I was pretty young still at the same time, and my mum got me a toy laptop that played little little games in it. The little arcade, not arcade. You know, it weren't even arcade games. It was like it was just like little games that they had on it. It was just like a toy laptop. I was like, oh yeah, that's what I wanted. You know, I think it wasn't too expensive. I was like, I couldn't really say I didn't want it, but so that was technically my second laptop, my second computer. It was like just a toy, basically. That's all I can say. It couldn't connect to the internet, nothing like that. It didn't have any, you know, programs on it. All it was like a plastic laptop with some pre-installed games on. Like I said, the games weren't. I can't remember what the games were. So yeah, we had. So I had that was me. Okay, that was my second one then. Then I had the Dell laptop. I still got it, my Dell laptop. It doesn't work anymore. I installed Linux on it a couple of years ago. But yeah, you know, I probably could get it working again. I just have to get a new trackpad for it. The trackpad and some of the buttons have messed up on it. The keyboards are messed up on it. So yeah, I was thinking of like, I'm trying to think of a way just to disable a trackpad and just use a mouse, but I never got around to it. Yeah, like I said, some of the keys don't work perfectly well either on it, and the screen is kind of taped on because the screen was falling off. But aside from that, it still works. Like I said, I got Linux on that one. As I'm not massive. I tried Linux. It was actually, it worked decently well. I didn't think, you know, I didn't use it much because, like I said, it was a broken laptop. That's why I put Linux on it, because I just wanted to try Linux. And plus, like, the Windows on it was not that good. There's Windows 7, which is, you know, love Windows 7, but it was unsupported and all that good stuff. So I kind of just went, stuff it. We're gonna try Linux. It's still on it now, but yeah, I can't remember what distro I use or anything. As I said, I did it a while ago, but I got that laptop. And then when I was in college then, I did the rookie mistake. I'm not proud of it. I spent £500 on it, and I bought a pre-built off Amazon. And it was absolutely trash. I tried playing on it. You know, it was okay. I played a few games on it, but you know, I used it for a while. But it was absolutely trash. I can't believe I did the rookie mistake. I bought one off Amazon. I didn't really look into it much either, so it's my fault really. I kind of just it got to the point I wanted the computer and I kind of just wanted to buy one, and I kind of just went, oh, here's one, let's just buy it. It comes with a mouse, keyboard, and a screen monitor. I was like, I got it. I was happy when I got it, and used it for a while. But I realized then it was a £500 one off Amazon. Yeah, that one then finally died. Well, it didn't really die. It was just the hard drive failed on it. So then I didn't have. After that, I didn't have a computer for a while. I bought an iPad. I used an iPad for a while then. And then I finally bought this Alienware Aurora R7, I think it is. About this one in sense. Yeah, I've still got that pre-built Amazon one. It is in my cupboard. So I was thinking of maybe just I can't really chuck it because the problem was with it was the hard drive. The hard drive failed on it, which I didn't know at the time. It was the hard drive, and then I tried plugging that hard drive in. And it was like, oh, it doesn't actually work. And I realised that sound of crunching I was always hearing was the hard drive failing over time. So yeah, I'm keeping that PC. And I'm gonna maybe turn it into a server. So I may get around to do that. I don't know. If hard drives go down in price, I might do that. Turn that into like a server so I can try that out. So like I'd like to have a server like I can store all my things on it. Just and have a backups. Because right now I do use backup, but I'm backed up for a while, so hopefully, knock on wood, nothing happens. But I really do need to back up my stuff. So thinking of that, I have to manual. If I do it manually, so that's why I don't really do much. But if I can get a save, if I can make it build a save, and then I don't have to manually, I can have automatic. So yeah, it's just as if could use my old computer, check a hard drives on it. I didn't know what what to use, but keep the server. So I kind of do one just. I don't know if I think it's some free ones. I was thinking of using a free one. I don't really fancy paying, monthly for a subscription, so I can use software. I might have to, but if I can get around it, I probably won't. There you go. My nose is blocked then. God. Oh, did we do that? Goodbye, Pidgey. Goodbye, Pidgey, just because you're not shiny. Thank God you're not shiny. Yeah, so basically gotta look into that, build a server. But I think as well, the one of the reasons, like, well, there's a couple of reasons I haven't done it yet. One, hard drives hell expensive, so can't wait on that. Two, I don't know what run it on, the thing, what should run on. And three, the price of electric. Because, you know, keeping a server on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, that price can go up. And seems that I'm not paying the electric bills at home, I don't think it's really fair for me to, you know, I don't think it's really fair for me to leave a server on and take my parents' electric. Yeah, if I had like solar, fine, but no, we don't. So I was like, that has been like a thought I've had, is just if I bought some solar like panels and installed them, and I could run my room off solar power, I wouldn't really be. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't really care then about using electric in the house, but yeah, that's something I've looked into. But you know, it's just expensive. So I'm not saying buying solar just for the server, but you know, I got my 3D printer, I got my resin printer, I got my TV, got my computer on. You know, things that get just builds up over time. A fan really, fans on, that really takes ages. But I was thinking if I did buy if I did install solar and I had enough power and juice, you know, I am living in the UK as well, so we gotta work out as well. Do we have enough sunlight to get the energy we need? That's another thing, you know. Do we have the sunlight for it? But what was I saying? I was just saying about solar, but oh yeah. If I ever do install solar, and like it's not just for the house, it's just for me personally, I would definitely install a AC in my room. That'd be 100%. Because my room gets boiling. It gets boiling. I want my skin being irritated, things like that, especially at night, when I get boiling at night as well. I would, that's one thing I'd like, you know, I'd definitely buy and put in AC. It's not really, you know, it's not really common here, basically, we don't have an AC. My sister has it in a house, which is nice, but I don't. Yeah, if I had that house, it'd be so nice. I was thinking I'd only use that if I had solar. I wouldn't install AC on just, you know, the normal power, on using power from the house. because that would just get way too expensive, way too fast. I don't know, like my sister, she has, like I said, she has AC in her house, but she said it's because she bought, when she bought the house, she had AC with it, but she hasn't had it serviced or anything for a while. She hasn't used it for a while, just because of the price that actually costs her to run it is not, it's ridiculous, If she's desperate, she needs some coolness. Fair enough, she can put it on, but she said running it for like a day is just, or even just for a few hours, it's really not worth it. So she may as well just deal with the heat like everybody else, then turn it on and we start electric. Yeah, the best thing I can do really is open the windows, open the curtains, open the door, and just try and get as much air in as possible. And with the fan on. Unless during the day, but at night you can't really have it and all the windows open, so just the door open and a fan blowing at me. Which is not really, people don't really recommend that, a fan blowing at you at night, but if it's the only way for me to sleep, it's the only way for me to sleep. Or we should build a basement. Build a basement. That'd be nice and cool. Do a car of furs and you build an underground basement, shall we? That'd be nice. Yeah, we're watching his underground tunnel video. Just it's awesome what is that, that is. His underground tunnel to his garage. I was gonna say garage, no, but his garage. What he's doing is kind of like a, it's one of the things when you're a kid, you're like, oh my god, I wish I could do that. Like, that's so cool. Like, it's one of them dream things you had. Like, I loved Seto Kaiba's base in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the underground base where he went down the elevator and down all the into the ground, and there's all them monitors. And that's kind of thinking, I kind of love things like that. Well, it's a lot of them now, to be fair, but I say him making it underground tunnels kind of just like, oh, yeah, held the dream or not. I know, lift going, like, you have the lift that goes up and down for the car. Like the Batman, where Batman is in and out. All he needs now is a runway to a waterfall, and it'd be perfect then. Fly out the waterfall. Oh, my back. Oh. I don't know if it's really the top, like, I can't even pinpoint, like the top-ish of my back is just aching though. It's not like, it's just aching, it's achiness, it's not pain. Well, a little bit of pain, but not achiness. Don't know what it is. Oh. Oop. Yeah, and then watches like, I started watching it when he first started digging from his garage downwards. I know he made a theatre room as well, like not theatre room, but a little bunker. I've never seen that video, but yeah, I started watching it when he, I heard about, I've seen him before, like he was on TV a few times, doing something stupid with an invention, but I never knew he was on YouTube until like a few years ago when I first seen the video. I was like, oh cool. Yeah, when I think I seen a video of him, maybe in the desert. I think it was in a cart or something. I can't remember. Not a cart. I think he was like, trying to drive fastest in the desert. I think it was something. He did something with a motorbike a few years ago. Yeah, I never see. I never knew he was on YouTube. All I do is I seen him on TV a few times. It was funny though. I was watching. There's another guy who's watching on I was watching on YouTube. No, I just scroll past. I ended up on his video basically. He was rebuilding. Well, he's building a dream workshop for his car. He likes restoration. Old cars, planes, things like that. I've only watched like 2 or 3 of his videos, but I walked downstairs the other night and my dad had TV on and he was on it. He's like, doing the full TV program. I was like, oh, okay. That is weird. I've never seen him on TV before, but only after I see that video of him on YouTube and I seen my dad watching it downstairs, like, okay, he's on TV now? I think he's on one of them, like, History Channel type things. And I don't know how many we've done today. Oh, we count us. What is it, out of 300 do we? So we've done... What? I think did we start on 300? I think we did, didn't we? So we've done 300 counters. Okay. We'll probably go up until we can get... We'll probably go up until we get 4,000 encounters today. So we'll go over the 500 encounter mark. That's how we need. May as well go part try and get as many as we can. Yeah, I do try and I do like trying to stay on like the 500 mark, and it's just nice and easy to keep track of. But I guess I kind of got bored after I did like that. I was like, yeah, I can't bother doing anymore. If I push myself and keep on going, that even after I feel bored and frustrated, I'm just like, I kind of like demote, and I'm like, yeah, no. I try and stop before that, because otherwise, I don't know, I might just end up not doing the hunt. Or like I'm giving up, can't bother anymore. So I just try and do as many as I can before I get burnt out. Burnt out. What we're gonna do, what we're gonna do when we come find you. Mm. Yeah, a movie I've never watched. Well, I was thinking now. It popped in my head. I was thinking of Back to the Future. I've never actually finished watching a Back to the Future. I watched the first half years ago, and then you know, it was kind of one of the things on TV at the time. Just watched it, and then yeah, I think I got halfway through, and I think I watched another one then. Or yeah, so I watched a little bit of the first one, a little bit of the second one, and then I watched the last 15 minutes of the third one, and then well, I think I watched the third one. It was on the other day. I was scrolling through it all, and I was like, oh, what's this stuff? I realised I've never actually fully watched the Back to the Future. So I might go back and do that. Because one of the things, like, you know, I've watched bits and pieces of it, I've never actually... Yeah, it's one of the things, when I was younger, I wanted to watch it. I wanted to, you know, see what it is. It looked like something cool. But it's just, back then, you kind of watched movies when they were ever on TV. And you just hope that they came on TV at the time. Actually, you could buy you could have bought the tapes or the DVDs, but most time with us, it was kind of, if it was on TV, that's when we watch it. So, now I'm a bit older and I can actually watch them, I can buy them and things like that. It's that I've never had to go around to it at all. But yeah, I might do that, Back to the Future. But if I start doing that, then it's like a load I kind of want to watch, and then I'm like, oh. But it's hard as well, like sometimes it's like, you watch something, like it's TV shows I you know, or movies I love watching, but I know personally, if I go back and watch, if it was my first time watching them, I would like it. But only because it was that part, like, you know, that I watched it when I was younger, and I liked it then. Now if I watched it, I'd be like, it's not actually that good. It's because I watched it when I was younger. You know, the movies are different, it's just... You know what it is, it's just... Sometimes I find... If I watch, like, even an anime, I watched like an anime and I was like... I really liked... Like, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'd watch, you know... If it was my first time watching this anime, I definitely wouldn't, you know... like as much as I did back then. Like, I'm not even going into it type thing, but like, yeah, why I'm watching this? But, you know, tastes change. But I think now, if I go back, if I watch that anime now, I'll be like, oh yeah, pretty good. Well, no, it's like, it's not even that it's good or it's bad, it's just one of the things, like, now if I watched the brand new, I probably wouldn't watch it, but still, even now I'd watch it. It's confusing, it is really confusing. Now I'd watch it and enjoy it still, but I know personally if I watched it brand new right now, I wouldn't like it. It's not nostalgic or anything like that, it's just weird. It is just weird. I can't get my head around it and I can't explain it properly, that's why I'm mumbling. Because it's kind of like one of the things, like, yeah, this makes no sense at all. Won't be long now until this season of anime is wrapped up and the next season will be starting. In the next month it should be starting, you know? The next season of anime. Because normally, you know, it's like they do 12 episodes, and then the next season, you know, of anime starts. Unless they do a 24 episode, which they carry on to next season. But then once they finish, I can, you know, actually go and watch them. As I said, I don't really like watching them weekly. It's just I'm like, no, I want to watch more. Like right now, I'm watching I am watching I talked about this before, B King. This is B. King, and I think I don't know if is it an anime? Is it donghua? Is it? I don't know what type it is, but you know, basically an author gets trapped in his own novel, cultivation novel, and yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. But about 18 episodes right now, and they're like every Sunday, like Saturday, Sunday they come out. So I'm kind of watching them weekly. Cause I kind of like, I'm like, I want to watch the next season. I want to watch the next episode. I want to watch the next episode. But also, I've got to say, there's a load of animes of donghua. I waited until there's a load of episodes, and I'm like, time to watch them. Because I've kind of put off now watching Soland. I need a donghua now. That's how you pronounce it. But yeah, Soland. Oh, what are they called? I can't remember all the names now. So no, Solan 2, I should say. That's one. Yeah, Solan 2. Just trying to think what ones they are. Immortal, like Regulus Immortal. Oh, I got more on PC. Just can't remember the names now. But you know, most of them in at about 100, 200 episode marks now, and I'm just like, I've kind of like held off watch. I watched a load of them last year, like Perfect World. Okay, there you go. With Perfect World, another one. Ice, Magic Ice and Fire Chef, is it? That was actually finished now, but it's not. They finished animating it, but the actual story's still ongoing. I don't know if the story's ongoing, but they still got a bit of the story they can, you know, animate. I don't know if they're going to come back to it. Hope they do. But, yeah. As I said, I kind of wait, like I said, I waited now about a year, maybe a year and a half now. No, half a year to a year waited now, so there's quite a few episodes I can just binge watch. Like a lot of them are just on YouTube type thing, so you've got to be careful you don't get taken down, but yeah. I was trying to think, what's that one now? I'm trying to think what it is. I really can't. I forgot what it's called. Oh my god. It's just well, Battle for the Heavens. This one. What do you think? I said they normally come out weekly with episodes, so a half year I think it's about 20 episodes they come out, 50 episodes, around that mark. And about 20, you know, about 20 minutes an episode, so I can really just sit down and binge watch them and enjoy them. Like I said, some of them I used to watch like weekly when they came out. But like Soran 2, Battle for the Heavens, I was doing that before. Perfect World, well, Perfect World no, because I started that late, but a lot of them I kind of started when they first came out. But then after a while I kind of stopped because like I'm going to wait now until a few episodes are out and then I'm going to watch them again. Because you get to a good part in it and you watch it and it ends and you're like, wait, go until next week now. I'm like, no. Why'd you do this to me? But a lot of these like donghwas I've watched, I kind of read the mangas. I've never read the novels or things like that, but I've read like the mangas or web comics, whatever you call them. I don't know what they're on. Like, is it manhwas? I don't know what they're under. I don't know the proper name for them all, but I just call them. Yeah, I read the mangas, so especially like you read something and you're like, oh my god, that part, and you couldn't wait for it to be in the anime. And you're like, come on, when's it gonna appear? When's that gonna happen? So yeah, so I love watching it. I love watching the manhwas. I say I watch them on YouTube, but I don't know where else you can actually watch them, like legitimately type thing. It's kind of one of them things. If any knows we can actually watch them legitimately, please let me know. But yeah, like, I would even buy. I'd even buy the DVDs of them. If they had DVDs of them, or they could download the episodes. Yeah, you pay to download the episodes. I would definitely do it. Because some of them, you're like, oh my god, they're awesome. But yeah, so I just watch them on YouTube because I said I have no idea where you can actually watch them legitimately. But oh, yeah, watch a cut, wait for them to come out, watch their episodes, and like, yeah, loving it. But then I do that with anime and things like that. Just some like first like couple of episodes I might watch weekly, and when I start getting into it, I'm like I'm gonna hold off and I'll wait until the season's finished. Like, long pause, the season's not really finished. They kind of just make a load of episodes and then they make like one season, season 2, season 3, season 4. So you kind of hope that making a new season. But it's I can't remember. I can't remember what it's called now. It's not much. It's not like it's like cultivation, but it's like modern day Earth. Can't remember what it's called now. Space, not space, isn't it? I think it's been a while since I've actually looked on it, so I can't. Like, thank God I got them all like on PC saved, like ones to watch. Like what episode I left at, what episode I left on, and what I gotta watch. And I've also then got like I got stars next to episodes, like episodes I absolutely loved. I wish I go back to what I'm watching every now and again. There's like certain parts in the like anime I just love watching rewatching because it's just so good. But if I do like not watch one for about a few years, like about a year, maybe 2 year and a half, I will typically start from episode 1, rewatch it, but I wouldn't like rewatch all of it. I'll skip through it just to make sure I get a recap of what happens, just so I can refresh my mind. And then I'll still watch it from where I left off. And I think what I'd love to do is watch them all once they're finished, but at the same time I don't want them to finish. So it's kind of like I want to watch them all out in one go and not have to wait for episodes, but at the same time I don't want them to end. I want to keep watching them. With the dong, but they gotta be kept, like, when I started watching them a couple of years ago, I didn't really know what they were. I just knew that they were from mangas that I was reading at the time, and I didn't know they had a name to them or things like that. I think the first one I found out was the first one I found out I think was Battle of the Heavens, and then I watched the first like season of that, and that was it. And I was like, oh, what? Was it? Is that it? When they making the first season? And then they started releasing like second season a year later, the third season. I was like, oh my god, yes. I just had to hope that I didn't stop at some point. Like, yeah. I was like hoping, oh, please don't stop. Or that's one thing I hate when they stop an anime or a donga or animes like that. When they stop it after a couple of seasons, they never, like, you know, they could if there's like if they need more seasons, like if they had more seasons, I'd love it. But they finish it and they don't, you know, restart it. Like, no, why? You know, sometimes you're lucky and they restart it after a couple of years, but most of the time when they stop and they don't upload any more episodes, they kind of stop in general. They're like, oh, that's the end of that one. Great. So when they got, like, you know, over 200 episodes, and you're like, yes, I'm gonna love them. Sit down. You know, like, it all depends. Like, some of them are like 2 minutes long, and others then about 20 minutes long. It's like a mixture. Yeah, I suppose Marshall, not Marshall Universe. That's another good one, but I can't remember martial arts. Oh, I can't remember what it's called now. It's like 2 minute, 2 to 3 minute extra episode. I don't know, I think it's 3 minutes the episode is, and it's a 2 minute intro. So that's what takes so long. Like, oh my god. One of them ones I typically find when they're out like, you know, 2 minutes long, something like that. Try and find people who make big playlists, like a 2 hour long playlist of each episode, and they like spice them all into one video. Because you can just continuously watch it, you don't have to worry about finding the next episode. But I did make a little bit of a mistake. Like I say, that one, that was like 2 minutes long, that was. But the 3 minutes long, it's called, I think currently it's called like not Martial Universe, that's the one. Martial Arts something. Domain, I think it's Martial Arts Domain, maybe. That's the English version, like, name of it. But, you know, there was, like I said, that's all I read the manga first, and then I found the anime. But I found out that the story is kind of not, like, the actual novel is not complete, or the novel's rushed at the end, and there's no actual, let's say, revenge. And so there's a load of cliffhangers apparently, and I'm like, no. This is kind of like, it's one of the things I may just watch like every now and again, but I'm not going to try and get too invested in it because, yeah, when they're like that, and then you're like, oh, great. Like, you want to watch it, you want everything to happen, what you want to happen, but when they rush it, and there's like no actual revenge that happens, you're like, I get it, but I want the revenge. What they did to you, you have to get revenge from them. No forgiveness. I want them to pay the price. That's just something I read, like, so hopefully there's not, it was on the wiki, but cause I was looking at the character of the wiki. Cause I do like doing that sometimes, check in, you know, just like, you know, checking the wiki to see what their stats are, things like that. But I did a mistake and I read like the ending of the thing and I was like, no, why did you do that? And did another one as well, I'll watch it. I can't remember the name of it now. I was watching it, I was like really good, I'm really enjoying it. I was like, oh yes. And then I found out that literally the main character, he keeps on dying. I was like, yeah, that's fair enough. Okay, he keeps on dying, he keeps on getting revived somehow and he gets stronger each time. That's fine, I don't mind that. You know, he gets reborn. Totally fine. I like that. He gets revenge and all that. I was like, yeah, this is a really good one. Then I found out that he literally dies for good at the end. And I'm like, oh, well, that's it. I can't bother watch it. Because I am, you know, I am kind of the happy ever after guy. I do like a happy story. I do like, you know, yeah, I do like a good ending. And, yeah, the fact that is he just dies at the end, like, well, I found that's another one I found on the wiki because I was reading the wiki of it, and it was like status end the story, and like status deceased end. I was like, oh, and when I see that, I have to go and have a quick look again to see the wiki what happened, and I was like, well, that's a bummer. Don't think I'll be come back to this one anytime soon. Not too bad. 3,000 in and up nearly 4,000, but we've had nothing so far. Yeah, so just getting the Pidgeys and the Rattatas. We are looking for a Pidgey. Hopefully don't get a Rattata, knock on wood. But yeah. Oh. A lava time. I feel you. Yeah, this is like my 6th, maybe 7th day of doing this. I typically try and do about 500 encounters a day, but like a stream, but you know, we're not even 2 odds yet. Like not even half odds yet, so we got a long way to go. We've got a long way to go. Because you gotta remember we're this is 1 in 8,000 something in that, so. Because I can't remember the actual number, but yeah, we got a while left until we reach odds. Yeah, odds. Yeah. Yeah, I remember it's 8,000. I can remember it's like 8,000 something. It's 8,090. Yeah, 1,092. So yeah, yeah. Because this is Gen 3. So I said we're only up to 3,000, nearly 4,000, so nearly to half odds. Nearly to half odds. Look, we kind of, you know, we've got 50-50 chance of getting it, so hopefully we get it. Oh, I feel sorry. I do really feel sorry for you. Like, to be fair, we have been really lucky so far in this game, in this playthrough. We had Bulbasaur in about 200 odd encounters. We had a shiny Mankey after 50 encounters. And we weren't technically looking for a Mankey, but we got one anyway. We have a shiny... Yeah, fresh save out it says. We have a shiny Magikarp from the guy in the Pokemon Center. And we have a shiny Nidoran female. Which we just walked up, which we found when we were trying to look for a Pokemon, Nidoran male. So we've been pretty lucky with shinies. This has been our longest hunt so far. So I can't really complain. Yeah, I did start this hunt March, so yeah, it's been a while, but we've only got one badge so far. Yeah, so yeah, we started March, but I didn't really play through April, so about 4 months, 3 months. I mean, we only started this hunt last month, so yeah. That's the thing, when you have an early hunt, you get motivated, but then when the hunt drags on, you're like, yeah, where's my luck gone? Or 4,000. I feel sorry for you. I really do. But I'm there with you. I'm nearly up to 4,000. We're nearly 4,000 buddies. Yeah, so we've been super, like, truth be told, when I started Safe, I wasn't actually going for a shiny team. It was only after I got their Mankey, I was like, okay, we will go for a shiny team. That's where we come back, because I kind of wanted to run in shoes, so we can get encounters faster. So on this road we get Rattata or we get Pidgey, so hopefully. Yeah, I have ended up deciding we're going for a shiny team. I don't actually know what my team's going to be yet, but so far we have a shiny Ivysaur, a shiny Primate, well, Mankey, Mankey. We're going for a shiny Pidgey now. We will be going for a shiny Eevee, and for the next slots, I have no idea what we're going for. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't, like this is technically my save I'm just gonna keep, so oh no, I didn't get shiny. I haven't got a shiny Pikachu. I'm just using Pikachu because I don't want to save on time for shiny Sparkles. Yeah, no, I haven't done that yet. We will go for a shiny when I've completed the game and I've done everything I want to do. We will be going for a shiny Living Dex. So, but that's gonna be way in the future. That's like years from now. Right now we're going for a shiny team plus any shiny static and legendary Pokemons. Complete the game, and then we're going for a shiny Living Dex. So that's our goal, but it's going to take us a while. Yeah, no. Switch. I'm on Leaf Green on the Switch. Unfortunately, I don't have it on the DS, on the Game Boy. So yeah, I just playing the Switch version, Leaf Green. I chose Leaf Green because the version I never played before, so I thought, why not? Plus, it can't. Leaf Green technically is a little bit better as we get the illuminate ability on a Staryu, so we should be able to help us with encounters. No. What Pokemon's that? No idea. Oh, the water type, yeah. Oh yeah. Lantern, isn't that one? The lantern? I think you get that leaked on in the game. You can get the Staryu pretty early. Once you get the fishing rod, I'm pretty sure. But I most likely won't be using the Staryu, getting a shiny one right now. Because, counter Pokemon and shiny Pokemon just takes a while. So, to speed it up by using Pokemon without any sparkles. Yeah. And that's one of the reasons why I'm playing Leaf Green as well, because I have no way of trading. So I can't trade Pokemon, so I was like, well, I may as well play the game that has the one I haven't played before, plus one's got some cool Pokemon on it. And plus there's some Pokemon on Leaf Green that I haven't got in my living deck, so you can grab them in this game, so yeah. My living deck's for home, I should say. Because my living deck's from home is from Pokemon Red version on the Virtual Console. So the version exclusives, Leaf Green, are the ones you can't get in Pokemon Red. So that's another reason I bought Leaf Green. Even though they won't have the Game Boy icon, but they'll still say Kanto Court type thing. I think it's like £20 I paid. I think it's £20 or £16. I think it's like that. To be fair, it's not that much. I'm not. To be fair, with the games are price wise, I don't really mind paying £20 for this game. Yeah. To be fair, I think it's worth it. It's a game I've never played before. It's basically a brand new Pokemon game. With £20, you can't really go wrong. So if somebody says a Pokemon game's £20 now, you'd be like, there's no way. So even if it's an old game, it's a remake. Even like the ones, the Virtual Console ones, they were about £20 when they came out, so it's about the same price. And they're much cheaper than having a, a copy for like a physical copy Game Boy version. You're looking for about £100 for them. The Game Boy version of Leaf 5 Red Leaf Green. Yes, I do have a Game Boy, but it's one of my old one. I kind of want to mod it, but I don't have the confidence in modding it, so yeah. Like I want to put a new screen on it and everything because it's just too dark. Yeah, I think if you get like a Japanese version, but then you have to have a Japanese, console as well. I think they're cheaper if you buy a Japanese one, but like I said, if you buy a Japanese one, you gotta buy a Japanese console and go with it. But like if you like a US or UK, a Europe version, they're ridiculously expensive. And they don't even come with the boxes normally. This is like open box just for the game. And you gotta be careful and you don't get scammed. It's actually a real copy, not a really fake one. I know you can check to see if they're fake or not where they are, but you can never be 100% sure, can you? And you don't want to spending £100 and then really getting a fake one. Yeah. What I'm gutted about, I kind of, not purposely, but my Emerald box is kind of being destroyed. And my Emerald, yeah, it's been destroyed over years of just opening it, closing it, stuffing it in places, like stuffing it in the box. I wish I kind of like preserved it a bit more, but what can you do? The same with my Heart Gold Soul Silver boxes. So I bought the the big cardboard box, what versions of them, which had the poker walk and all that in. They kind of been destroyed over time. Kind of wish I kept trying to, I wish I tried when I was younger, trying to keep them better. That's the thing, when you're young and you get a Pokemon game, you kind of just want to rip it open, play it straight away. You don't really care about boxes. It's only when you're older and you realise, oh, you should have really kept that. Or you should really took some care and not destroyed the box. Yeah, no, I wouldn't resell any of my Pokemon games. I would keep. I'm gonna keep them. I'm never resell them. So it's more of just me keeping the boxes myself, having nice boxes. But Yeah. Because the thing is, I'd end up selling them and then realizing actually I kind of want them. I don't want to get rid of them. Because these are all my childhood games, these were, so even though I don't play them much anymore, it's kind of one of them things that every now and again I do go back to them. And I know if I, if I sold like an emerald or something like that, I'd never be able to buy a new one. But I would never pay the price to buy a brand new emerald, let's put it that way. Because the only games I don't have are blue and yellow, which I wish I bought yellow when it was on the virtual console. I wish I bought yellow. I don't have gold or crystal, but I have heart gold or silver, so I don't really mind. When I got crystal, gold and silver, yeah, those I don't have. And then I don't have fire red or leaf green originally. I have them on this though. I have them on Switch, so I don't have. I don't have sapphire either. And then I don't have I have all the other games then except for original Sun and Moon. I bought Ultra Sun and Moon last year, so yeah, I didn't buy the original. I bought the original. I don't have the original Sun and Moon. Like I said, I bought Sun and Moon Ultra Sun and Moon last year. And then I have the broken Alpha Omega Ruby. Because the European copies, you had a chance of having a broken game. And I ended up having the chance of having the broken game. You've never played Gen 1 and 2? I was the same. I never played Gen 1 and 2. I only got them because I played, I bought the Virtual Console ones on the DS. I think they were like £10, something like that. They were really cheap. So like, okay, I'll just buy them. So I knew I was going to do a Living Dex, so I kind of bought them just for that. Yeah, I wish I bought Emerald. That's one Emerald. I wish I bought Pokemon Yellow. I'm gutted I didn't do that. And yeah, that's the only one I wish I bought. I wish I bought Yellow. Just to have some Pokemon on there that you can't get in Red. Like I said, I only played Gen about 3-4 years ago, Gen 1 and 2. But if you have Heart Gold or Silver, you kind of play Gen 1 and 2 anyway. Because, you play for the first half of the game in Gen 2, and then you go to Gen 1 then, in the second half of the game. It's slightly different, but they're the same map. Different Pokemon, but technically the same. Oh, you're a Pokemon Go kid, you. Pokemon Go kid. I've never personally played Pokemon Go. It never appealed to me for some reason. Just yeah, and I can never get into Pokemon Go. Yeah, since I'm pretty lucky, I started liking Pokemon when I was younger, so I kind of got Emerald and Ruby first. And then I got Gen 4, 5, 6, and so on. you know, his birthday presents each year when it came out. It's like, yeah, new Pokemon game, yeah, hey. Yeah, just Pokemon Go. Just one, I don't have internet on my phone. Basically, that's kind of one of the big reasons. So yeah, even now I don't have internet on my phone, so I don't really trust public Wi-Fi. So I'm not really going to use that outside. That's kind of the reason I never try Pokemon Go, because I know you have to have internet connection outside, which I couldn't do. But I think Pokemon Go did bring in a lot of new people to play Pokemon. What do you have? Are you on the Switch or are you on original Game Boy for them? For Fire Red Leaf Green. Ah, I see. I see. I don't blame you, it's just, I said the price of them are ridiculous, to be fair. I said, I have a feeling, knock on wood, it doesn't happen, but I have a feeling we're gonna get a Rattata. It's just one of them feelings I have, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get a Rattata shiny. It's gonna be gut punch if we do, because we're gonna do, you know, we're gonna do another counter then for Pidgey. But when I think it's just one of the feelings I have, like, yeah, we're gonna get that Rattata. Yeah, that's it. We got 50/50 chance to get internet, so you know. Like I said, if we do get one, it's not the end of the world, because it will just go towards our live index. It's just, you know, kind of do want the Pidgey for my team. You can do want the Pidgey for my team. Because the thing is, after this hunt, we have. But I got 2 soft resets to do, which will be the Eevee and the Sleeping Snorlax. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I don't mind having Rattata on my team. It's just the reason we're looking for a Pidgey is because we need a flying type. I want a shiny flying type. And I was debating either Pidgey or Spearow, and we ended up on Pidgey. So that's kind of the reason why I look for Pidgey. That's the reason I'm looking for Pidgey. And the fact that we have a Primeape already we don't really need another normal shiny Pokemon. That's why we don't really want a Rattata. Like if I didn't have a shiny Primeape, we probably will. I wouldn't mind having a shiny Rattata because we would be our normal type. But the fact that we already got a Primeape. And we need a flying type, so because again, in like these games, you have to have a Pokemon that knows strength, knows safe, knows fly. You can't just fast travel places or jump on a bike and swim around. In these games, you have to have Pokemon that learn EMs. That's the reason we've got Pidgey on the team right now, because it was going to be a flying type, but then I was like, actually no, we're going to go for shinies, so we won't bother. That's the thing as well, I do zone out quite often. Every now and then I just zone out and I just go through the motions of encounter Pokemon and running. So I have a feeling I might at one point have run from a shiny by accident and not even realised. That could have happened, but hopefully it hasn't. I think sometimes I just zone out and then go through the motions and not realising. Yeah, I think you just repeating what you're doing, so sometimes you just end up like getting into a rhythm. You're like, okay, just do this. I mean, the other day on stream, I was like an hour and a half. I kind of just zoned out, stopped talking, and yeah, I kind of just realised then, like half hour until the stream ended, I was like, actually, I'm streaming right now, and I haven't been paying attention to anything. I've been going through the motions. So I say every so often, I was going to remind myself, remember to look at the Pokemon. Make sure you're checking, and not just running away. Yeah, same here. Put a TV show on, put YouTube on, just do something. And like that's what I was doing on the weekend because I didn't really want to stream, but I wanted to do some shiny hunting. So I chucked some of them on and just did like 2-3 hours of shiny hunting then. Most people do that, to be fair. I reckon, to be fair. I don't think nobody actually just purely shiny hunts and doesn't do something else on their other screen type thing. Most people like having something on the watches on the side. I think sometimes my count this is like 3,858, but that's not technically right because sometimes I might have forgotten or sometimes I might have double clicked and not realised. So my encounters are more of a rough estimate of how many encounters I had. You know, I won't be off that much, but they're never, I don't know, they're never perfectly accurate. Like, to be fair, it's only been recently that I've started, you know, keeping track of my encounters. Like, on my computer, I got a little save file of the shiny Pokemon I got, picture of them, how many encounters, and what date I caught them on. I don't know if I'll ever use it. It's just nice to have like a little archive of them. So you can always like look back and see, oh, that's how many encounters that one took. Of course, you sometimes run into like the random Pokemons. They don't get counted, but the ones I'm purposely hunting for, I do keep track of them. Unless it's a game like Scarlet and Violet or something like that, I don't, or Legends is easy. I typically don't keep track of them Pokemons. Because it's like an open world type concept, it's kind of impossible to pinpoint the exact number encounter, so I kind of just... Oh, what was your chance of luck? Did you get it in the first try or in the 100th try? Oh, you got... Did you get the lucky egg though? Did you end up getting the lucky egg, or you just got the shiny? Because I've tried to do that before, trying to get the lucky egg, and it takes a while. I did it in what diamond it was? Oh god. Oh, but were you doing it? You fire red, but you leaf green. So were you doing that in the Safari Zone as well? Were you encountering them in the Safari Zone? Because if that's the case, oh god, I really do feel sorry for you then. Yeah. Did you catch the shiny, or did it run away? Oh, thank God you caught it. That's one thing I'm not too keen on shining on in their Safari Zone. I'm not very a big fan of it. I know people love like the chance of it running away. Not me. On your team now. There we go. Yeah, having a chance of Pokemon running away from you. Oh no, I'm not too keen on that. It is to catch and to encounter, because what chances like is it a 1% encounter rate or like a 5%? It is very low, isn't it? So I remember, yeah, because I remember when I was in the Safari Zone in Red version, so I was trying to find a Tauros, and oh my god, that took forever. One, to find the Tauros, and two, to actually catch one. That took forever. I think it was like a 1% encounter rate. Now that wasn't a shiny version, that was just a normal Tauros. You need... You need patience if you're going to go for a tourist in the Safari Zone. And it's something I don't have. The shiny New Zealand Chansey. Yeah, that basically, that's kind of what happened to, kind of happened to me. I was looking for the 1% shiny Nidoran male. I couldn't find it for life for me. It was taking forever. And then it jumped on stream and we got a shiny female Nidoran. And then we finally got the male one a couple of encounters later. But when it first popped up, I thought it was the male version because it's blue and it's shiny. It's like, we finally got it. And then I realised that no, this is just the shiny version. Yeah, so that was basically one of our lucky encounters that we just randomly got. It is the same as with our primate. Because I was looking for, I got an animate monkey. And I was basically gonna level it up and just EV train it on it to get it max attack stats. And while I was doing it, we counted a shiny monkey. I was like, okay, I'm gonna use that instead. Even though it's not adamant, I think it's like plus defense. But I was like, yeah, we'll be using a shiny monkey then. So like I said, we've been super lucky so far in this game. That's why, you know, I don't mind just not getting it so early now. We're paying for the price of being lucky so long. We're paying the price, so we have the long hunt. Yes, you and me, we're both paying the price. In reality, once we get the bike, I should be able to just one-hand this. It'll be much faster then. Actually, no, it won't work that way, unfortunately. Well, I was thinking maybe with one hand up, but no. You're still going to use the other buttons. Oh. 3,899. Go once, go twice. Running. And we're doing another 100 encounters, and I'm going to call it for today. We've done like over 500 say encounters. We got to 4,000 encounters, and then I'll pretty cool for today. We do stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so. As I said, I could technically keep going, but I don't want to get burnt out either. Because if I get burnt out, I won't want to shiny hunt again for a while. So I kind of do about around 500 encounters, and then I feel like I might go to 600, but technically normally it's like about 500, and that's me done for today. Yeah, like some days I am like that as well. I can go for a while, but remember 500 encounters, and I kind of start getting, but no, yeah, but a bit bored. You know, it's kind of running things like yeah. I think that's enough for today. Because I know if I could keep on going, but it's kind of this point then you're like, well, actually, I don't. It'd be like I don't want to stream anymore. I don't want to stream it. Emptiness is all you feel. I did try to do like 1,000 resets today, but then got to the point that I was like doing a 6-hour stream, 5 to 6 hour stream. And talking to myself for about 5 to 6 hours can kind of put you insane, so I kind of went like, 3 hours, it hits the spot nicely. I think a lot of times in the stream I was talking to myself, so talking yourself about 6 hours, you're like, yeah, you run out of things to talk about. You just babble on then. You babble it on. Yeah. Well, talking to yourself or babbling, or both? Yeah. The thing is, sometimes I'm streaming, I'm talking about something random, and I don't even have any idea what I'm actually talking about. Sometimes I'm like, what am I even talking about? What am I even going on about? I have no idea. Does anybody understand what I'm talking about now? Yeah. Read the flow, feel the flow. So you got somebody to talk to, it's not too bad. It's just when you're on your own talking. Oh, your mind tends to wander. Your mind tends to wander. Like I say, no, just randomly talk about it, and I'll just, you know, stream and things like that. These encounters do tend to go. It doesn't feel like I'm streaming for like, you know, 2 hours. I don't feel that type of thing. I feel like, you know, I mean, it's only been about half hour, 20 minutes. That's like, it's weird. It's like, I don't feel it when I'm just talking. If I was sitting here in silence, then I would feel it drag. I'm like, oh my god, it's like forever. But just randomly talking or talking to people, it's kind of just, the encounters just fly past. I find anyway. Or just watch, like I said before, watching a video or something like that. Encounters just seem to just fly, you know, fly up and. It's when you're like it's when you're just sitting, you're doing nothing, just paying attention to the game. That's when the encounters seem to like drag, I find. Yeah, that's the thing is when when somebody in the chat talking, having a conversation, time just, you know, having a bit of enjoyment. Yeah, I mean, like having someone talk to a massive help, you know. Yeah, I do that. So like when it's like a quiet stream and nobody's in, I sometimes just put headphones in, grab my iPad and put a video on. I'm just watching a video while doing this. As in, when I do that, sometimes I tend to, you know, blank out and just mute myself. As it's basically a silent stream, and I'm watching YouTube, and then this is on the background. But I really do need to change that overlay though. Hopefully I remember after the stream. I need to change Mankey. He's evolved now, so he kind of needs to be a primate, but not Mankey. But I just keep on forgetting. Keep on forgetting to change it. $3,944. Yeah, I didn't really know what to do with it. I kind of just randomly chucked it together. I'm not too keen on the black bars at in the side though. That's one thing. I don't know if I should keep them or should I get rid of them. Here's one of the things. I don't really like them, but at the same time, if I edit this one, I'm gonna edit all my other ones, so I may do it. We'll see. Because same with the overlay, as for the Switch, when you're playing the Leaf Green on the Switch, you get them black bars at the side. It doesn't fill a full screen. So they've upskilled it, but you know, from a square can't turn into a rectangle. Let's put it that way. Run away, baby. 950. 3,950. Yeah, it's also trying. I don't know, it might change. Like I said, there's a couple of things I want to change for the overlay. Like, you know, that picture of me. Kind of want to change that to make a new one. That's a few years old now, that is. Yeah, change the monkey. Do some little tweaks. I hope that they do bring Emerald to the I hope they bring Emerald to the Switch. I'd love it if it did. Because I could do battle tower runs. Because I do need to do them, to be fair. Battle tower runs. And Fire Red. Yeah. The Fire Red, you get the dot. Well, yeah, they show up. You get 3 of them, isn't it? Depending on what start you get, changes what dog you can get. But I don't know if you know, but if they use raw, then they run away and they never come back. So make sure you save before. And if they ever use raw, reset your game. Yeah. If you ever use raw, make sure you reset your game. I think they fixed this on the Switch. I don't think it's on the Switch on the Switch version. On the Switch version, I don't think it's like that anymore, but on the yeah, I thought they did. I couldn't remember if they did or not, but thank God they did. Yeah, it's like if they use raw instead of battle, then game's like, oh yeah, they can never come back. You can get rid of them. Yeah, I know the Switch, they did change some stuff in the game, but I can't remember if they changed that type thing. Because, you know, in the Switch version now you can get Ho and Lugia. Yeah, and I'd love to be able to play. I hope they bring Emerald to the Switch. That's one thing I do like. Definitely, they probably end up never doing it, but it'd be cool if it did. And if they fix the clock issue in Emerald as well, that'd be good. Yeah. So basically, the shiny, the for the dogs, I only found out recently as well. But the dogs, their shiny stats are, you know, created when you've given him the emeralds or whatever it is. Only talk to that scientist guy, not when you encounter them. So you gotta reset your game every time and encounter them until it becomes shiny. So it takes a while. It's a long hunt. It is a long hunt, and one I'm not looking forward to. I think you can just save before giving him. I definitely look into it more, but I'm pretty sure you can save just before giving him the item, and then you give him the item, and you look for the dog, and you reset if it doesn't happen. I think you can do. I think you can do all the Sebi Island stuff. It's just when you give him the item, that's when you save. Just before then. I'm pretty sure he's located in one of the bit like in the first like building where that big generator is. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy you give all the emeralds to. I'm not 100% sure because I've never actually done it. I should know a little bit about it. I've never actually done the dogs before, so I'll definitely look it up just in case. I'm pretty sure it's the same guy you give all the emeralds to, so you can like do the reactor or something. I'm pretty sure if you just type in on YouTube, how do you do the shiny, how do you do the shiny dog bit, legendaries? I'm pretty sure somebody's got a video on there somewhere explaining that. Yeah, the reactor, that's the one. Here's the guy sat next to the reactor. I'd definitely just, jump on you, go on YouTube and just type in how to shiny out the dogs in Fire Red. Unfortunately, if you have done that, then you most likely will have to restart your game and try again. If you're not 100% sure if you've done it or not, I would just try and find the dog first and see if you can actually encounter it. If you can encounter it, it means you've done it. If you can't encounter it, then you're in luck. So if you're not 100% sure, just try and see if you can encounter it. What dog are you? What are you looking for? Because Raikou, Suicune, or Entei. Yeah, I know. Rumors, they can get annoying. Like, really annoying. I remember trying to do it on Heart Gold or Silver. Oh, they were annoying to do. Because on Heart Gold or Silver, you have the dog. You have the I think dogs or cats, whatever they are, but you have them Yeah, Suicune. Yeah, the dogs that shine in Heart Gold Silver. You have the dogs that, you know, they run around the map trying to find them, and then you also have then either Latias, Latios in Kanto, Roman. Yeah, Suicune. Not bad. Yeah, really. If I was gonna shiny his Suicune, I would probably either do it in Crystal, or I would do it in Heart Gold Soul Silver, because Suicune is a static encounter in both, so it is much easier to shiny into them games. Oh, that's good then. Oh yeah. Suicune doesn't have roll, does it? But check see what movesets it has. See if it has something similar to roll, just in case. You can never be too careful. You can never be too careful. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I definitely just before encounter, I definitely just double check to see what moveset it has, because even though it doesn't have roll, I don't know if it has like another move that made it run away. We're getting close now to the 4,000 mark. We're getting close. We're getting close. Right then, so on 3,999. So the 4,000th one. Let's hope and pray it's shiny. Let's go. Are we going to be in luck? No, unfortunately. We're unfortunately not in luck. We have failed. But it's also gonna end for today's stream, guys. I say thanks for watching. I will be back Wednesday around this time for some more Shiny Hunter Pidgey. Thanks for watching, and the next time I will see you. Bye.